Okay, welcome back to our discussion on coding theory. In the previous video, we discussed the overview and the basic problems in coding theory. In this video, we will discuss some applications of coding theory. Among the applications are transmission of pictures taken from outer space, data compression, communication through telephone lines, messaging through wireless communication, and lastly, recording video lessons. So in this particular instance, I am recording this video lesson through an application called Crisp. And Crisp is an application that allows the recorder to filter the background noise. So when you hear the recorded video, you will hear my voice clearly and the video is almost free of background noise. Now let's explain how pictures are taken from outer space and how the people on Earth still able to receive the pictures accurately. So when pictures are taken from outer space, it is divided into many pixels. So say 800 by 800. Or nowadays it could be more than this. Now each pixel has a varying degree of brightness. Now each degree of brightness is represented by a string of zeros and ones. So to visualize this, suppose that we have this picture taken from outer space and it is divided into this many squares. Now each square is called a pixel. Now we represent or we put a string of zeros and ones in this pixel depending on the degree of brightness, especially if the picture is not colored. But if the picture is colored, then we have three sets of strings of zeros and ones. One string goes to the varying degree of brightness for red, another string goes to green, and the last string of zeros and ones goes to blue. Now, how are the people on Earth still able to get the pictures accurately? This is because when pictures taken from outer space are sent to Earth, error control codes are used to protect the data against the noise caused by atmospheric interaction. So when there are errors in the reception, the error control codes are able to correct these errors. And so the people on Earth still able to get the pictures accurately. Okay, another example of application of coding theory is by data compression. So data compression is the process of encoding data to reduce the number of bits for efficient transfer. Of course, if the data has longer bits of information, then the tendency is it is harder to transfer. So by rearranging this data, and most files contains redundant data, we can significantly reduce the number of bits into shorter ones. So to illustrate, suppose that this is our original data, and notice that there are some redundant data. So instead of sending this longer bit, we can compress the data into a smaller one, and this becomes more efficient to transfer. So this ends the discussion on the applications of coding theory. In the next video, we will discuss preliminary concepts that are needed to understand the error correction and error detection in coding theory.